In this passage, Paul immediately is trying to say, he goes, let's just say for all the highfalutin religious people who are saying that you got to do certain things, he says, consider Abraham, who was the first dude, the first guy in the family that God chose to bring restoration to the whole earth. He says, consider him. He was the guy. He is the guy of guys, right? He believed God, and it was credited to him as righteousness. So we have this idea that it's almost like if you can imagine a ledger, right? And so, your ledger. How many people have you got red in your ledger, right? I mean, there's more than I want to talk about in mine. And what he's saying is it's like someone comes along and gives you a credit in that ledger that just wipes all your debts out. All the red turns to black. All of it. And you're like, wait a minute, even that one time? Yeah, even that time. And you're like, wait a minute, what about the future? Yeah, even the future. And see, that makes us uncomfortable because you're like, are you saying that all my sins, past, present, and future, are forgiven? And that's what we're saying. And Paul is going to go extreme with this. Take a look at Romans chapter 4, verses 23 to 24, where he's also talking about Abraham, and we're picking this up because it's a companion text. And he says, the words, talking about that passage we just read, it was credited to him, were written not just for him alone, but also for who? Us. To whom God will credit righteousness for us who believe in him who raised Jesus our Lord from the, what's that last word? Raised him from the dead. And that's our first clue right there, that this is more than just behavior. This is more than just our religiosity. This is about life and death.